All right, this last comment comes from Giselle Gant 1234. Why do you think that God is participating in these skits? This is entertainment. Please stop including God. Well, first of all, Giselle, understand that if you've been following Country Wayne at any point in time for a long period of time, Country Wayne is a Christian comedian. You know, he's always claimed to be a Christian comedian who doesn't cuss. Jesus is popping. That's his slogan. Okay. So, I mean, even though these are entertainment, these are skits, it's entertainment. These are also teachable moments. Okay. But here's the thing. You know, you're saying, why do you think God is participating in this and stop including God? How are you going to come to my page and tell me to stop including? How are you going to come to a pastor's page and tell a pastor to stop including God in anything that he does? That is a wild statement to me. Okay. And then here's the other part. Why this is important to me. My analytics, as of this day, I started this page May 28th of 2025. And to this date, I have had 8 million views on my page in my analytics. Okay? 8 million views of people who will probably never ever walk into church, some of which would never ever walk into my church ever. But with this platform, I have the biggest reach. And majority, if not most of these people would never walk into my church, would never probably see me face to face. But the Lord has allowed me to have this platform to reach a lot of people, to use it as a tool. Okay, because guess what? Majority of us have relationships, have had relationship problems, and these skits can speak to us. And see, the thing is, we have to find God in everything that we do. We have to stop putting God in a box to say that God is only speaking when he's in the church house. You know, our Bible tells us that God wants us to go out to the highways and byways, to the four corners of the earth to minister and preach to people. We live in 2025 where technology is a whole thing. When technology gives us the ability to reach those that we would never see face to face or maybe even never touch. Okay? And so with these skits, God will use anything the same way he used a donkey to speak, an ass to speak. And I'm not cussing, that's in the Bible. You know, but the Lord can use these entertainment pieces of skits to speak to people, to minister to people, because most of the time, people who are watching these are going through some of the same crazy things, and they can relate to them. And so, in these skits are able to be used for teachable moments, to be able to minister to people, to be able to reach people. So yeah, so anytime you come to my page, you're gonna get God. You're going to get the laughter. You're going to get it. And guess what? There's a lot of pages that do Country Wayne reviews. And if you don't like God being invoked here, then maybe this ain't the page for you. There's other ones you can go to. But you can't come to somebody else's house and tell them where the furniture going to be.